Oh, I feel like we haven't had an episode with us three in like a month, dude.
It's been a really long time.
Because I've been gone like 2 out of the last 4 or 5. And he's been gone. Last week was his first episode back after like a month.
I know.
Like him being out of town. Or not out of town, but out of the picture. So it's been a really weird stretch of episodes here, but we're trying to right the ship and hopefully get on track.
Like I said last week, we're the podcast that has 3 members, but we never have all 3 members recording an episode.
Yeah, it's become like a rotating sort of wheel now. But nah, hopefully
I'll be missing some coming up though.
Huh?
I will be missing some coming up though.
I was gonna say I will be here more consistently now that all this craziness from
Did we want to talk about that?
The wedding. I don't know. Did you guys talk about it?
We didn't talk about it at all. Like we like mentioned it kind of like quickly, but not really because you weren't here.
Right. Yeah, I'm just happy it's over, to be honest. I'm happy it's in the past, the rearview mirror.
Does your wife feel the same? Or does she like, for her, in her head, it was like the first, like, I know it was the first time that it happened, but like it actually was the first time it happened.
Don't get me wrong. It was, part of it obviously was a very cool experience. It was like a very, I don't know, what's the word for it? It was a defining experience, like something, you will memorable, like you'll hold on to it for the rest of your life. You'll remember it forever. But like, honestly, dude, we were talking about it. We're like, man, I don't know if it was worth all the stress. To
for real? Honest. You really?
Yeah, because it's just so much leading up to it, so much money spent, even though we didn't even pay
what you should have
what we should have. Like, we got a lot of help. Because if not, we wouldn't have done it. But at the behest of certain parties, we went forward with it. And the money, you have to deal with people, and people are very fickle. They're very unreliable sometimes, and you have to deal with doing business with a bunch of people who you might not trust 100%. And I heard the day of the wedding, the venue opened up the place late, like they were running behind, they forgot or something. I don't know what happened, and so already off to a terrible note. And there was just a ton of little things that happened during the wedding too, like like I don't know what happened, but our faithful DJ Joe Sendos, I don't know what happened, but apparently
I have to laugh at that, bro. I have to laugh at that.
I don't know what happened, but the song wouldn't load again or something, and he was like, bro, he was fighting for his life up there. Like,
bro, I don't even think he was fighting for his life. He just pulled one of these, like, I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know, bro. Like, he was like, he just kept shaking his head, like, like we're just, to set the context, we're just. Like we all walked up, we're all standing, and we're waiting for the bride
it's
to
the last
be
few people. Yeah, it's
to
like
come
the flower
out.
girl. The music stopped like right around
the flower girl. It ended in good timing.
Yeah, but like
it was
the
just
flower
dead
girl
silent.
had to finish her walk in silence.
Yeah,
throwing petals. It was so weird. And then there was like a good it felt like an eternity.
It was like 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
it was like 2 minutes of just pure silence,
like waiting for the bride supposed to come in, but she didn't want to come in without the music, obviously. So everyone's just waiting, and Joe's up there like he's calling just for your brother. He's like, come.
And my brother's like, right near us. My brother's like, I'm not moving from
here.
He's like, I'm not. Like, he's like, I can't. I'm not moving from here.
And Joe's like, all right,
bro. He gave into the feet immediately. Like, he didn't even try. And then, bro, that was like an extra minute. My brother's like, I'm not going up there. I can't go up there. I can't go up there. I'm not gonna go up there. I'm not gonna. And then Marlon's like, go. And I'm like, don't you dare move. But then it's like, it was already like getting longer and longer. And then you were just like, just go. Just go. Just
yeah. It's like, it was getting to the point where it's like, all right, this It's starting to get uncomfortable. I don't want it to get really uncomfortable where it's not salvageable.
Yeah.
So just go, please. Like, well, it'll be fine. Just go. And, bro, he went up there immediately.
Yeah, immediately. Like,
it was the solution there. So thankfully, the bride didn't have to walk out to silence because a silent wedding is very awkward. I felt like I was talking to Nelson. He was right next to me. I'm like, bro, this feels like those.
like in the moment you were talking to him?
Yeah, I was like, this feels like those scenes in the movies, like where they put it up on YouTube and they just put it like unedited, where it's without music, without the sound effects or anything. Like that one Peter Parker one where he's like, walking.
Yeah, but there's no sound.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, we're talking about.
Bro, it's so awkward.
Yeah,
it's really weird,
bro. And nobody was talking.
Yeah.
Absolutely nobody.
No
like,
one knew.
That shocked me.
No one knew what was going on. So it was like, okay, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we waiting for? And
then finally the music plays.
Finally, thank God, dude. And it was like 200 degrees outside.
I was just about to say, bro, we were all melting.
Bro,
legitimately, we were melting.
People were like cranky.
Yeah, that made everybody so
people
cranky.
People were hungry. So they were like, hurry up, let's take these pictures.
You know what's so funny? When we were doing the introduction into the reception, the lady, she was like, oh, and like we're gonna, like, after these people are Matthew De Jesus and Crystal Lopez, right? And my wife's like, it's De Jesus, right? And like, she's like, make sure it's De Jesus. And then whatever, we're like standing there. And then when we got up to the front, it's like our turn. Matthew De Jesus and Crystal Lopez. And she's like, damn it. She was like, I told her it was De Jesus. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just do this.
And I don't know. I guess, have you seen that lady at our church before?
Yeah, multiple.
Okay.
She's been coming for years.
Okay. I've never seen her before.
Yeah.
And I don't
so
know.
how did that happen?
I don't know.
You don't know anything
I don't
about
know
it?
anything about the behind the scenes. I think she offered to help, and then they just like
took her up on it.
Yeah, they took her up on it, and they just ended up making her like the whole master of ceremony. I don't think she was really like trying to help that much. But
yeah, and it just happened to be that way.
It just happened that way.
You know, the best part of that whole wedding, though, of this entire situation of the wedding, for me, was your wife arguing with her mom. Like, it was like Momzilla versus Bridezilla.
Oh, you mean during the practice?
Yeah, during the practice, bro. Like, they were straight arguing in front of everybody.
Well, that's just how
they're just how they are.
Yeah, this is just how they are. They're both strong characters, so especially her mother, she's really strong. But a lot of times they just like they come off that way, but to them that's just normal.
That's just normal, yeah. That's
just,
me and my brother.
That's like, I guess it's a northern New York thing. It's a northeastern thing with her, because like I know her now like more, and it's like she's not.
She just sounds like that.
Yeah, just the way she comes off as, but it's not really the case. And my wife really struggles with that too. Like
to me, I was dying, bro.
And stuff, because obviously that drives people away.
Hey, you want to be my friend?
Yeah, and she like likes to joke in a jabbing sort of way too. And when she says it like that too, it's like people like get offended, and so.
Bro, I know exactly what that is, bro. I'm married to someone that has those same qualities.
Yeah, so it's rough, but at least she's not like me, where I don't even I can't even make friends at all because I don't talk to them. So if you can't talk to them, then you're not even gonna make friends. But no, it's just the way.
That is a very, very good insight, bro.
No,
can't make friends if you don't talk to people.
Right. And it's just the way it's been my whole life pretty much. But
so how the hell did we become friends?
I don't know, man. I question myself.
But how did you get the friends you have now?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. That's what I've been thinking to myself, like, dude, how did I end up with 7 groomsmen and I don't even talk to people? And I was wanting to have 8 and 9 groomsmen.
Yeah, you're over here trying to squeeze some in.
Yeah. But I don't know, it's just the way. I don't know. I guess everyone approached me first or something. But it was a good experience overall.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was fun.
It was good, I guess. in most aspects.
It was good
during the event. It was a lot to talk to all those people.
Yeah.
Really,
You put it in hours for that.
draining, surprisingly. Like, just going to everyone and like being sociable with everyone is draining, and it's hard when everyone's also pulling you in different directions, asking you questions. We got to take pictures with the photographer, and then people also want to take pictures on the side with their own phones.
Yep.
And it's just like, dude, like, come on. But somehow we've managed to find a way to fit time in for just about everybody. We missed a few people, unfortunately, but
Yeah, it happens.
it happens, and hopefully they're not offended. But definitely, if you're gonna go the route of just a small, intimate, close families, maybe a few friends, celebrate with a dinner or something, that's definitely not a bad option. I'll just throw that out there.
Yeah.
Definitely not a bad option.
Get married in the court and then just have a dinner.
Yeah, it's
Just finish it right there.
yeah. So we'll just leave it at that. That was the fake wedding. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. I know Nelson was immediately criticizing the photographer.
He was?
Yeah,
He was?
Yes.
What did he
He's
say?
Like, why is he taking pictures with a flash when it's daytime?
You know what's so funny, bro? I was thinking the same thing, but in my head. But I was like, you know what? Like the shots he's taking, like they're good shots. Like the one of the shoes and everything. I just messed it up because I put the wrong foot in. But like those were dope. But I was laughing when you were talking because I was thinking about the photographer. Because you know what's so funny about it is that he's our barber.
Yeah,
He's our barber.
he's
dude.
a jack of all trades. He cut my hair Friday and he took pictures at my wedding Saturday. That's how it rolls.
Bro, that's so funny, bro, because I feel like only Hispanics do that, where they have somebody who does multiple things.
Yeah.
Like our photographer is our barber, and one of your guests was manning the photo booth as well.
Yeah.
Like it was just like all this stuff, like,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah.
It's funny to me.
Yeah, but I mean,
that
I guess
people
it's
can
good
do multiple
to have,
things. Like,
to have people like that.
Yeah, it
hey,
is.
you end up saving money in the long
it is,
haul,
but
so.
I think it's hilarious that us Hispanics, like, we try to save as much money as we can, so we just do it ourselves.
Bro, yep.
We do it ourselves, bro.
Mm-hmm. And honestly,
And he was sweating, bro. Bro, he wore a black shirt, a vest, and a tie, and black pants. And I told him, I was like, bro, it's so hot, bro. Your tie is sweating. Bro, his tie was soaked.
Yeah,
it was soaked in sweat, bro.
Yeah, I was
Like, I could see
very aware of the sweat coming off his body. I'm like, dude, damn.
Bro, that guy was working, bro. He was working.
Yeah, and he was taking a lot of pictures, and
he was, bro. And then after he went to the bathroom, I was in the bathroom and he came to me. He's like, bro, I love these. And he was like, bro, look at this. Bro, cause he had two cameras, right? He scrolls through all the pictures and he starts like, bro, look at that photo. Gray, right? Look at that photo. Or he's like, wait, I'm not done. He pulls out the other camera and he's like, bro, I love doing this. I'm like,
that's good, though.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm happy that you
yeah, because apparently, it's a ton of work. So
talking about Florida weather, this has never happened to me before. Like, when they have like sunshine showers, or like, they like joke like in Florida, like it'll rain in this street and then it won't rain on the next street over.
Yeah.
So yesterday I went to go get food because my wife's not here. She's in Maryland for the week. So I didn't feel like cooking, whatever.
Right.
So
you didn't feel like cooking any of the food that's at your house.
Correct. So I decided to. It was plenty. My girl, bro, she bought me.
Did she leave?
Bro,
food
she bought me like cereal. She stocked me up on drinks. She got me chicken, salmon, ground beef, pasta, bro. And I still haven't cooked yet. I'm gonna cook today. Today's the first day I'm gonna cook.
Yeah?
Because she didn't try to make me feel bad, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get food. She was like, there's food in the house. Like, like a smart little remark, like kind of just passing. And then I was like, all right, maybe I should cook the food she bought me. But I went to go get food and I'm driving, bro. It's like super clear. It was like maybe like like 7 o'clock, so it was like starting. It was starting to be like sundown. Super clear, bro. I had the windows. I had all the windows down. And I'm driving, bro. The sunroof. It was like kind of open, but not fully open. And I think I was out for maybe like 10 minutes. On the way back, like I'm turning on the street to go into my house. And it was like God decided, you know what? I just want it to rain. Like as bad as it can ever be. Bro, I remember like I looked down to get my phone, and when I look up, bro, I am in like Hurricane Katrina. Like, bro, like water was coming in like through the windows. Like I'm like struggling to put up the windows.
Have enough time to
bro,
pull up the window.
Bro, and it was like I couldn't even see in front of me, bro. Like it was there, like it just went. And it was just, bro. And then by the time I got to my house, I was already drenched. And then I had to run to get to my front door. Bro, I was soaked.
Yeah, that's a long walk.
And I was like, what the heck happened? Like in 2 seconds, it was like torrential fall, like pour down.
No, yeah, Florida's crazy like that. I don't understand.
And then it was like thunderstorm the rest of the night.
Oh, okay. That's not usual. Because usually it's like, bro, like you ever seen that picture where it's like completely sunny?
And it's like
in the
pitch
rear
dark.
view mirror, like hell.
Yeah.
Like the depths of hell. Like it's the darkest clouds you will ever see in your life, dude. Like it's like purple. It's like dark purple.
Yeah.
Dude, it is the scariest thing you've ever seen.
Like you can see like a small, like a hazy wall of the rain.
Yeah, and then you see that wall of death, and then
it's coming to you.
Yeah, quickly. And dude, it'll pour like it's never poured before. Dude, it will flood in like 5 minutes. And then 5 minutes, birds are chirping, rainbows. Bro, it is already 100 degrees again outside.
Yeah, legitimately, that is exactly what happens.
It feels even worse because it just rained, so the humidity is unbearable.
Oh, bro, that was the worst thing about your wedding. It was humid.
Yeah, because it was raining. Like it was rain. It was mixed like rain and then immediately sunny.
Nothing is worse, and this is why I'm always against it. But nothing is worse than you. I want a wedding outside. I want it to be like in the sun. You know, I want it to be great. And it rains the entire time, bro.
Yeah, which happened. Not to us because our ceremony, everything was indoors for us.
Yep.
But at the place we were at, they also have an outdoor section. And another couple decided to have their wedding that day. And it rained.
They had to stop it, bro. They were standing, wait. Bro, I saw people in their cars waiting.
That's bad. That's bad. And I heard that people were even like going up to the house and like standing in like the
they were
cover.
Yeah, they were into the cover. Yeah.
Like looking in the windows. And
yes, that is true.
Man,
yeah.
why couldn't we have ours in there, man? Like,
legitimately.
Like, yo, I'm about to go up in that wedding and stuff. But you kind of have it coming to you if you plan a wedding in the summer in Florida. Like you gotta know like it's a high possibility.
We're in hurricane season. It's August.
Yeah. There's a good time to have weddings outdoor, and it's like December, January. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, December, January.
I feel like the weather's perfect.
Yeah, because it doesn't rain at all.
Yeah, and it's like 70, 80 degrees outside. It's not humid. Nice breeze.
Mm-hmm.
But you do it during the summer, woo, you got it coming to you.
You rolling the dice there. Yo.
Yeah.
Have you eaten the Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets?
Ah, man, dude, not yet, bro.
What?
Bro, I even went to Wendy's yesterday, but it was to, like, take someone else.
And you didn't order any?
Nah,
you
bro.
You can get it for $1.
My wife made food at home. I couldn't.
Bro, 99 cents.
Nah,
bro, I would have paid for it, bought them. Bro, I would have bought whatever, $2, 8. I would eat them, and I'll go home like I'd haven't ate anything.
Ah, man, nah, I couldn't do that. She would know. And
you think so?
Yeah, she would know. She checks the bank account all the time. So.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
See, I have a separate bank account than my wife. We have the same savings but different checkings.
No, I don't. Not yet, at least. I do have like my credit card that I use for my own spending. For things like that, but at the end of the day, she's still
so you would have to actually like sneak it, bro.
Yeah. Like, if I want to buy, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff, like, I legit have to buy it on the credit card. just so see. Like I do buy it on the debit card, and I'll tell her like, hey, I'm gonna buy some cards. But if it's like more than I anticipated, I'll just put the extra on my credit card. I'll pay it off in a month. You know, by then, you know, it's no big deal.
That's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious.
And if you don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh's expensive. It's really expensive. There's single cards that be going for like $100, and you need 3 of them. So,
would you put in that much money?
No, I haven't yet.
But would you?
If I was single, like say 2 years ago, yeah, I would. Like I had no responsibilities really, only like car, insurance, gas, whatever. You know, I was living with my parents, so all I had to worry about was my own personal stuff. But like I can't, I physically can't like justify
one card.
Yeah, spending hundreds of dollars at one time on like just a handful of cards when I got a mortgage. You know, I got car insurance. I got bills, bro. I got bills for days. I cannot justify that. My wife would kill me.
Yeah, bro.
If I spent that much on a card game. Yeah, unless it was like to the point where I was like a professional and I was actually like making some money off it.
Then that's justifying it. But the problem is justifying it.
Yeah.
Man, I remember in high school, I was like, man, I can't wait to be an adult. Like, I'm out of school, man, have my own place and stuff. And it's like, now that I got it, I'm like, man, I wish I was back in high school, man. It's living with my parents, have no job, just chilling, eating off of their food. Man, and I would hear it too. You remember when like, oh, yeah, wait till you get to the real world. You're going to hate it. I'm like, no, I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, they were right.
Yeah.
They were dead right.
Yeah, we spend our first like 18 to 21 years of life like just yearning for the freedom.
You're begging for it.
For the freedom. And then you get it and it's like you're never really free. Like you're never really free. In fact, it's even worse because back then you had more freedom.
Yeah, you did. Actually, back then you had more freedom.
More freedom because you had nothing to worry about. Now you got everything to worry about because you're on your own.
You know what's worse? What's worse is when you see 18-year-olds, like seniors or people who just got out of high school and like they know what they want to do with their life. Like they're making good money. They're already setting it aside. Like they have a nice car. And I'm like, bro, like when I was 18, bro, I was driving a beater, bro. No AC. And my first job, I worked at Aquatica. And on my first day of training, I got there 4 hours late.
Ooh.
And, bro, I remember walking up in there. I was like, I remember waking up. I'm like, no way. I was supposed to be like at 9, and I got up at 12. I'm like, no way.
The good old days of, you know, being an insomniac.
Yeah, legit. Legit, bro. I get to the place, and I remember his name too, Gelber. Bro.
Gelber?
Gelber.
What the heck?
I don't know what it was.
That's the incorrect vowel. Then,
all I know his name is Gelber. So, bro, I walk in and I remember, dude. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for Gelber. And then they take me to Gelber. And I'm like, hey, you know, I'm here for my first day of training. Bro, the guy looks at me like I'm nuts, bro. He's like, bro, he doesn't even say anything. He just looks at me. He looks at his watch. And he's like, you were supposed to be here at 9. And I was like, yeah, I know, man. I'm sorry. I overslept. Bro, he was legit, like, didn't know what to say. Like, he was like...
He was dumbfounded.
Yeah.
He was like,
yeah.
Is this kid serious?
Yeah. Like, so I'm like... He legit, he didn't know what to say. And then he's like, follow me, bro. And he, like, straight up gave me, like, a crash course. And then I proceeded to calling out, like, every other day. And then I quit 2 weeks later. I was there for, like, 2 weeks, bro. That's not true. I was there for like 2 months, really. But I worked about 2.5 weeks worth.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, my first week of training, like, it was my wife's birthday, but she was my girlfriend at the time. And I remember going to my manager, bro, and I slapped myself in the face, and I started crying. Like, I could make myself cry. But I slapped myself in the face so it looked like I was crying more. And I went to him, I was like, bro, I have to leave, man. I have to leave. Yo, my dad's in the hospital. Like I did the old hospital thing. Bro, and I never broke character. But I knew that he was like, bro, this guy's full of crap, bro. Like he was like, your dad's in the hospital? I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it. Like, what hospital? But I was ready for it. I was like, St. Cloud Regional, man, it's right there. They got him in the intensive care, whatever the hell it was. I don't know, intensive care or like ICU. And he was like, oh, what's going on with him? And then, bro, my dad,
he has medical.
He actually does have medical
yeah.
condition. So, bro, I went in like super deep with like some like, my dad's lupus and this night, and his body fights itself. He had it bad, and the guy's like, man, all right, just go. Bro, I walked outside. I immediately stopped crying. I changed my clothes and I left. And then I just went to Benihana and ate and I ate food with.
I could never do that. I'm not good at doing stuff like that on the spot, which probably is the reason why I suck at that werewolf game, and you're not that bad at it. So, I was actually pretty responsible in my first job. Yeah, from the start, because I think I spent all my irresponsibility and stupidity in college. I wasted it all the way there. So once I hit like the real world, like, all right.
See, I got my job
I'm
before
working full
college.
time. Well, yeah, I probably would have been stupid, but
yeah, you were full time.
I was full time working, and I need money, so I gotta be on it. And I've been pretty damn good employee, I'd say. So, but yeah,
I've gotten better.
In college, I definitely would like go to like a handful of classes a semester.
Bro, I had the same class with two of my roommates, and so three of us had the class. One passed with an A. Me and Nelson failed. Like we barely passed it with a D, and we had the same class. You know what happened? The other guy would go every day, and we would hear him wake up and like start getting ready to go to class. And like I'm like, oh, I'll get up in like 5 minutes. I'll get up in 5 minutes, and then I would sleep with Nelson in the same room. So Nelson would be like, are you gonna go to class? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I'm not. I'm like, all right, bet. And we just go to sleep. like if one of us, like we were looking for one of us not to go to class, or like sometimes, like the one guy who actually went to all his classes, like he would sleep in. I'm like, bro, if he's sleeping in, bro, I'm definitely not going to class.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact, like I'm not going to class.
That guy was Angel, right?
Angel, yep. But we had labs, and bro, Nelson was but it was fun. Like it was Western civilization art.
They have labs for that.
Well, basically, it's basically an art class. Like you actually get to paint or use pastels or whatever, bro. And Nelson would be the stupid one to skip that class.
Like it's like easy A, like
bro, that's
pass,
the
bro.
yeah.
You just gotta show up.
Yeah, you just gotta show up.
Yeah.
That's it. And he would skip that.
Yeah, some people just ain't made for it, bro. I don't understand how 18-year-olds be coming straight out of high school with such a sense of responsibility. It's
I don't get it. Right?
Bro, like those Asian kids, dude.
Oh, they get beat up if they don't. Like they get hit.
We do too, though.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think it's the same.
I don't know. I think the Asian kids, though.
Bro, Asian kids, they can only have, what is it, 2 kids? They can only have 2.
Chinese. Right?
Chinese, yeah. They can only have 1.
It was 1.
Yeah, and now they have 2. They can have 2.
Yeah, and I think like legit.
And like Indians, they have to be
physical.
doctors.
I think it's like they instill it in their brain. Like if you get a B, you're worthless.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You imagine that? Oh my god, I got an 89. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Bro, if I got an 89, I'm like, dude, I'm good.
Like, I don't know. Like you kind of like take the pros and cons with it. Like, you think that's worth it in the end? Because, dude, a lot of them end up becoming doctors.
Yeah, but
lawyers.
You know what's crazy? They found out, it actually came out, I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty sure you do. They actually found out that the admissions test was much more difficult for Asian students than it was for regular white black people.
Yeah.
At all the Ivy Leagues.
Yeah. I remember.
Like Harvard.
Yeah.
Harvard was the one that got found out, and Yale.
Yeah,
you know how crazy it is?
So many Asian
kids.
And they're
still passing them, bro.
I know. They got so many Asian kids just acing those admissions tests, and they're taking over all Ivy League, and they're like, them white people are like, nah, we can't have this. We can't have this right here. And
yeah, they were like, dude, what's going on here? Like, yo, like he's like, bro, another Asian another Asian got in. Like the directors, they're like, man, I got to teach another Asian student.
Yep. I
want to see one white person in this class.
I mean, that's one more day that we have to offer sushi during our cafeteria hours. And
we have to cater to the Asians.
Oh man, we don't serve no fried dogs or cats up in here, so we can't be.
Oh, bro, you're taking a real race. You're taking a real racial right now. You way out there. But I mean, it's true facts. It is true.
They do eat dogs over there.
They do eat dogs. They really
parts.
do.
But yeah, I still can't comprehend that. Like being an 18-year-old and going into college and just immediately just understanding the way life works and being like super on it. Dude, I'm 25 and I struggle with that right now. So I cannot fathom 7 years ago me having the wherewithal to just go to college and be disciplined. Like, that's just not even a thought in my mind.
Bro, I'd even finish college. And I'm telling you this right now. With the technology that we have now, 100% I wouldn't go to college. Like, even more so, like
there's so many distractions.
Bro, so many distractions. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Yeah, it'd be difficult. I am of the mindset that if I go back to college, I need Adderall. Like, 100%, I need Adderall. And I've already, like, been seeing, like...
No, let me ask you a question.
How difficult would it be to get Adderall?
Very difficult.
Apparently, I didn't know. Even though I know it's a C2, but I figure it's like it's one of those C2s where it's like
you could just tell a good story and kind of
I can't. Oh, I'm so distracted. And doctor be like,
I have ADHD. Okay. You have to basically have ADHD.
Yeah. And apparently it's hard because I know a family member.
I started a nurse practitioner for some.
Yeah.
And she should have said, you don't need that.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get away with asking her for like some acid reflux medication or something. And she'd be like, yeah, whatever. But some C2s, like,
yeah, she like that. Really? Like, bruh. Like, I want Adderall. I really do.
Dude. Like,
but I want it for like music production. Like, I just want to be like I want to just go
grind.
Deep. Yeah, I just want to go deep into it.
Yeah, dude. They make it sound so amazing. Like, honestly, people who take it. And I know, like, I have one family member who, he said, like, as soon as he got on it, like, his whole life came together. Like, for real? Yeah. Like, his life just skyrocketed. Like, everything started taking off for him. Like, his business took off.
For real?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like, his personal life was amazing. Like, dude, it got me thinking, like, damn, like, bro, I really want that now.
Yeah, legit.
Like, I want to go back to school and I want that drug. And bro, like, I feel like that's reminds me of that Limitless
the
movie.
Pill, bro. I love that movie so much because I really wish that was a reality, bro.
I know.
Right?
I know. And I think Adderall is as close as we're gonna get to that.
I think so too, actually. I really
but still,
do think
it sounds amazing.
But that could be the worst thing that you could take if you have nothing to do.
Oh, I bet, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you
God, like take it and like you think you have mad work. Like, but let's say like, bro, I have to finish this paper, man. It could take me hours. And you start taking like 30 minutes, like, dang, I'm done. And you're like, damn, I'm done.
Now what?
Like, now what? You're just like,
you're all amped up.
You're just sitting in your chair like, okay, all right.
Let me start writing a book.
Yeah. You start doing that, or like, I don't know, and you just like go into the internet, starts Googling something, end up in the dark web or something.
Completely random, yeah. Yeah, you become completely obsessed about completely useless stuff.
I would want to take it. I would want to take it and lock myself in a room with nothing. Like no phone, no gadgets.
But I think you'd go like insane.
That's what I want to know. Like if I would just lose my mind, or if I would like start working out or something. Like just start doing push-ups.
See where your mind wanders.
Yeah, exactly.
What you would do. Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to be monitored.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm sure to want to do like a case study on myself, basically.
Yeah. I've heard some stories that some people like start doing some crazy stuff. Like they start organizing like books on their bookshelves alphabetically, or by like year, or like some stupid like.
I read one of this guy who like cleaned his entire computer and like put everything in like a color coordinated folder with like high importance and low importance and stuff, and like I'm like, yo, I would love to do that. Like, I would legitimately love to do that.
Yeah. I feel like,
dude, like I could just clean my house.
Yeah, you could get so much
do
done.
like a stupid amount of cleaning.
Yeah. Even though there are things that might seem useless and unimportant, I think that, bro, you will do a lot of things that you didn't even realize that you needed to do. Once you take that drug, and you'll get them done.
Like, I have a lot of things I have to do in my house while my wife is away. That would be perfect. Like, I would actually like call out of work so I can take full advantage of it.
Getting everything done. Yeah. Yeah.
That or bro playing Call of Duty on that.
Oh, dude, I think you'd become like,
bro, that's what they do, right? I would assume,
bro. Yeah, legit.
I would assume like the best, like, you know, when like, bro, and I asked myself this question. Like, I watched like the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is coming out. Advanced Modern Warfare. Yeah. And it's coming out, whatever. And I'm already watching gameplays of like people nasty with them.
Oh, didn't the beta come out?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, I didn't even play it, bro. I should have played it.
And I'm watching these people like kill it, and I'm like, of course they're the like game technique is the same, but you have to adjust it to every different, you know, every game changes. But I'm like, bro, these guys are like flawlessly winning. And I'm like, bro, you have to be taking like Adderall or something, like putting like, bro, those are people who like prestige in like the first day or two.
Dude, I don't understand.
Like the first 2 days, I'm like, bro, you have to be on Adderall or something. Like, bro, like you're not sleeping.
First of all,
you're not eating.
Yeah. Do you have a job? Like,
that is their job, probably.
Like, do you go to school? Do you do something else with your life? Like, I don't understand people that have multi-prestiges after like 1 week of Call of Duty.
I know, bro.
Like, dude, how?
But I feel like I could easily do that if I'm on Adderall.
Or meth.
That too. That too.
Or cocaine.
Cocaine. I was about to say that. Cocaine too. I could get cocaine if someone wanted it, but none of my friends want cocaine.
Bro, that doesn't even sound remotely like interesting to me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want it either.
They make it sound.
But if I ever needed it, bro, I know exactly where to get it.
Like, I've heard pros and cons, but definitely more cons. The pros being like
pros, you lose weight.
Yeah, I don't need that, but that they feel like they could get anything done. Sort of like, they feel like,
I heard it's amazing, but the crash is the worst.
Yeah,
part.
It's terrible. And there's this huge stereotype of like, you'll come up with so many business plans with your friends
and
when you're
never, bro, we do that without cocaine. Honestly, we have so many business ventures that we're supposed to be doing, bro. We haven't done any of them.
Yeah, which we definitely got to jump on. But
we'll talk about it
with all of us being and getting married and doing all these crazy things in our lives. It's been kind of hard. So, but speaking on that Call of Duty, I think I'd mentioned it like 2 weeks ago, but I'm gonna create a post for it. And if you guys want to play with us,
you really want to do it?
Yeah. If you guys want to play with us that Thursday or that first weekend, essentially, of the game coming out,
yeah,
we'll be doing like a little event for it, where you guys can play with us in the lobby and just
like I almost want to tell like this guy in my job, right? They're essentially like they have a squad because they want to. I can understand because they want to be professional. They have a squad for 2K where they're trying to qualify so they can win $250,000. Okay, so they've been playing a lot, but they're like there's like the two biggest releases coming out, 2K and Call of Duty. So they're like us, but with 2K. So they're already putting their days off. Like, bro, like half of my office, like they're not gonna be here that day because they're gonna be playing 2K. At least 6 people. Are.
That's wild.
And he was telling me that he told his wife, he's like, yo, we're not married that weekend. I am a single man. You do not exist. Like, in that from Thursday to Monday. Like, I'm not with you. Don't talk to me. Don't even say hi to me. He's like, I'm playing the game all basically 4 days, that whole weekend. Yeah. And like, I almost want to like, not to that extreme. Jeez, like you don't exist and stuff. But like, I almost want to go to my wife and be like, hey, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Like, don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is my game.
Yeah. This is like a once a year thing.
Yeah, which I did kind of do that last year.
Yeah.
Like, I told her, hey, but like, it wasn't that bad. Like, I still did stuff with her. But like this year, I almost want to be like, yo, like first it was Thursday and Friday. But I want to throw in Saturday. Like, I want that Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I want to tell her, like, yo, like, I'm here and everything, but like, I'm focused right here.
Yeah.
But I'm scared because I don't know, like, if she like understands how important it is.
No.
You know what I mean? Like your girl wouldn't let you do that.
No. Wives don't understand that, bro. They look at us like aliens when it comes in that aspect of things. I have a coworker who talked about it. She's like, well, I just don't understand it. Like, my boyfriend, like I talk to him, I tell him things, and it's like I don't exist. Like, he's just there playing.
Because you don't.
Like, I feel like he's doing it on purpose. Like, legit, like, there's no way that he cannot hear what I'm saying. And I'm like, trust me, he's not hearing a word you're saying.
Exactly.
He's not hearing.
Exactly.
All he's hearing is like rumblings in the in the background. Bro, my wife will talk to me when I'm like paying attention to something, and it's like, bro, paque, like, you shouldn't have even wasted your breath.
Bro, my wife hates that about me. Like, bro, it's the moment I look at my phone. Bro, like, bro, she could be telling, bro, she could be crying, bro, like straight up, like worst moment of her entire, like, her mom just died, bro, and I don't even know she's even talking, bro. Like, she'll tell me something, she's like, bro, like, she'll be talking to me, and then she'll just stop talking, and just stand there, bro, and like, straight up, I'll be on my phone, I'm like, bro, she doesn't even say anything. I'm like, yeah, so, and I like that, or like, you know, and like, I try to fake it. Like, she'll be like, yeah, you know, like, I spent the whole day with Vicky or whatever, and we were doing this and stuff. But like, bro, all I heard was day Vicky. And I'm like on my phone, and I was like, yeah, so you, like, oh, I'm so glad you had a good time with Vicky. Like, that's so great. Like, bro, I didn't hear anything she said, but I just pick up like those 2-3 words. Yeah. And she's like, you didn't hear anything? I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. She's like, what did I say? And I'm like, you spent the day with Vicky. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, I'll try doing that. But there's some times where like you'll ask a question where she already like said something.
She already said like, yep, I've done that too.
Like, so you weren't listening. Like, oh my gosh.
Bro, Crystal hates
Dude,
it,
and I'm still working out those kinks with my wife right now.
It's been like, a year and a half, bro.
I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's a thing that she'll ever understand, to be honest. It's like
with video games or just with anything?
With what?
You're talking about like she won't understand with video games or with anything.
Like,
okay.
As like a guy,
our attention span is very short.
Yeah, it's bad. Like, dude, I don't know. That's why I need Adderall, because legit mid conversations, I'm like, what?
No,
like, I'm engaged one-on-one with a person.
No, bro, I would argue that if you're on Adderall, they wouldn't even exist to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't got time for people.
Like at least normally, like, I know you're there. I'm just not listening to you. I feel like, bro, if I take an Adderall and I have a computer in front of me and my wife is standing there butt naked, like, I'm like, bro, I have to fix my computer.
I have to work. There's no time for play.
Like, I have to put these files where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, and like once I'm here, like there's darkness. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like Adderall would do.
But dude, I don't know. I feel like I need something, because sometimes there's times where I feel like I have like dementia or something, because there's been instances where I've done some really stupid things out of like just being absent-minded. What do you mean? Legit, dude, it's happened multiple times where I've left the key on the front door all night. Like,
hanging on
the dude, like, I open the door and I just forget about the key ever existing, and I just go and walk in and go about my daily business, bro. It's happened like 3 times, dude.
For real?
3 times. Thank God we live in a good neighborhood.
That's my wife. My wife does that. One thing that I know about myself is if I forget something is because I just happen to be doing 2 things at the same time. where I couldn't like focus, but I will never lose something. I will never misplace something. That won't happen ever.
Yeah. Well, for me, it will happen a lot. And it's hard enough for me to focus on just one thing at a time. So imagine like trying to talk to me while I'm trying to focus on something else. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Exactly.
And
See, that's where I mess up. If I'm trying to focus on something else, yo, you lost me.
I feel like it's a guy thing too. Is like you spend your whole day like, working, doing things. Like, you need time to unwind. You need time to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, just be mindless.
Bro,
But
my wife doesn't understand that.
yeah, because they're running constantly, right? They're like hamsters on a wheel. Guys is just like, no, like we're just trudging along as best as we can, and we need some breaks. And I need a break sometimes, and a lot of times I don't get it, and sometimes when I'm not paying attention, there's consequences to it, and it's just the kinks that I'm I'm still trying to work out in marriage, and learning each other, and trying to understand the differences between not just us as individuals, but there's lots of differences between the sexes as well.
That we are not licensed or professionals enough to go into.
Yeah, so
definitely not. I'm not ready for that conversation. We'll have that conversation. My wife has been begging me to have a significant other, because Joanne is not this guy's wife. Significant other podcast episode.
Well, I was gonna ask. We could have probably done it today, honestly, because it was just the two of us. We could have done like the four of us today. Well, she's not here, so never mind.
Yeah, my wife's not here. Yeah.
No, that'd be interesting with like all six of us at the same time.
Yeah, all six of us at the same time.
I'm just gonna say that sounds interesting, and I'll leave it at that. But I don't know how that would work out. But we could give it a try. I'm sure a lot of the fans would like. Well, the two of our fans would like to see that, and it'd be interesting to get both sides of our perspectives on certain issues and things that happen in our lives. Because there's two sides to every story, and I bet a lot of the stories we said on this podcast, there's definitely another side that they would like to share to a lot of those stories. So, yeah, it's definitely something that we probably should do in the future. Probably in the near future, to be honest. But before we wrap this up, I just wanted to share a quick story about what happened this weekend. I don't know if you're aware, but did you ever go to that thing at Ulises' house?
No.
Okay, so I went
briefly.
Yeah, I went and they have like a little farm thing, right? There's a little farm going on.
Mm-hmm.
They got animals in the back, right?
I have a really fat pig.
Super fat. And we saw all those animals. Can we go back there? Yeah, sure. Oh, here's some strawberries. You can feed it to the pig, whatever. And everyone's talking about this pig, like, oh, it's like some humongous thing. I'm like, I want to see this pig. And I asked, like, oh, like, are the animals in there aggressive at all? Like,
yeah.
Like, no, it's fine.
I know they say no, but it's yeah.
Like, no, it's fine. Okay. Go up there. My wife's like, nah, I'm not going in there. I'm like, okay. And there's like 2 goats there. One of them's just staring at me. Like, legit. We're just waiting for me to come in. It's just staring at me. And I'm like, dang, like, where's the pig? So I go inside.
It's inside of the farmhouse.
I noticed that. It was like behind the goat. The goat was like standing in front of it.
Oh,
and
man.
the goat was just staring. Bro, it did not move at all.
So
I thought like, dang, this goat's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But eventually I managed, I saw the pig. It was looking at me, and I managed to coax it out. Like, oh, come on. And it only came out like once I got close enough to where I wasn't in the sun, obviously. It's a smart pig, so... But it came up to me. I was feeding it. Everything's good. Like, oh, it's cool. Like a really fat pig. Like, legit, his belly is on the ground.
Yes.
It drags on
Every
the
time
floor.
I see it, I'm like, bro, esto va a ser un buen lechón, bro.
For real, bro. That's a lot of meat.
A lot of fat, bro.
Yeah, a lot
like
of fat.
that grease. Oof, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And when I look at that pig, I'm like, yo, I can't. Like, if they kill you, I want to know.
Bro, invite me to that.
I want to know.
Yeah, and I was, feeding it, and then after a while, I'm like, all right, I had enough of this. This is cool and all. Right, I go to get up. The pig legit grabs my leg and yanks, bro. He bit me like hard.
Like he bit
me. Yeah, like he bit me hard, and then he bit me, pulled, and then he went for the other leg too, and I just managed to so he didn't get that much of it, but he got me on the first bite. Like, pretty good. And I'm like, dang, bro. I'm like, yo. And I started throwing strawberries at him. I'm like, get out of here. Like, take your stupid strawberries. Get out of here.
You got pissed?
Yeah. Like, that's how you were paying me. And the goat stayed, like, he wasn't a problem. He just stayed there staring the whole time. He was just staring the whole time. Like, as if he knew something was going to happen. Like,
he's
look
like,
at this idiot. Look at this.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait for the pig to come out.
Yeah. And then, bro, like, he broke skin. Like, I was
for
bleeding, and I was like, oh, hell no, bro. I ain't about to catch, swine flu or something crazy bro, because he was dirty, dude.
Yeah,
like,
super dirty,
he
bro.
left, like, mud on my pants from the bites. And I was like, nah,
so he
no.
bit through the pants?
Bro, I don't know what happened. Like, there wasn't a hole in my jeans, but, like, he bit hard enough to where, like I was bleeding a little. And I go inside, I'm like, your pig bit me. And she's like, oh, really? Like, bro, como si nada.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh, wow. Oh, let me see. And I took a picture of it because my jeans were super tight. So I couldn't just roll them up. I showed the picture. Oh, that's nothing. You'll be fine. I'm like, can I at least get some peroxide or something? Like,
you asked for that?
Yeah. Like, can I get something? Like, you're way too, like, nonchalant about this. Like, this could, oh, don't worry. She has all her shots. Like, that's
okay,
not,
and
yeah, like, okay, it's a pig. It's still a pig. But I got it all, rubbed up with some peroxide, and I was worried because later that night, bro, I was feeling weird.
Oh, bro, you started getting that Matthew mentality.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh man,
the hypochondriac.
Like, yeah, for real, straight up, I'm Matthew right now.
Yeah,
but,
for real,
dude. I was like, bro, my chest was tight. Bro, I was I was drowsy, but I was like it was super onset. Drowsy.
Super onset.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh, bro, I'm gonna die in my sleep tonight or something. Like, this is it. I'm gonna be that Florida man. Gets bit by pig, dies in his sleep. I'm gonna wake up being pig man or something.
And then me and Jonathan are covering your story on Florida man.
So yeah, just moral of the story, keep your pigs in check. Like,
talking about them, their daughter Lenny, bro. I've seen her straight up like purposely fighting with the goat, like, cause you know how they headbutt.
Yeah,
bro. She'll like with her hands, she'll like headbutt them, like she'll like yank them back, and then they'll come in, and then she'll just like grab them by the horns, and she'll like shake their heads and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'm like way outside, like. I'm like on the back patio. I'm not even near it. I'm like, oh my God, like, yo, this is you preparing somebody to get headbutted.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Like somebody's gonna get headbutted.
Yeah.
And it won't be by me.
Oh, they're fine. They're not aggressive.
Bro, that will not happen. Oof. I won't do that. I won't get on their horse. I won't do any of that stuff. Legitimately, I will not do any of that stuff. I'm not with it. I'm not about it. I don't want it.
Yeah, so lesson learned. Now, every time I go to the house, I will have a healthy respect from a distance for those animals.
See, your girl was smart enough to say, no, I know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I was a little too daring there, so never again, though. And definitely, I was prepared to eat some bacon or some ham that night just out of spite towards him, even though it wouldn't be that same exact animal.
Don't say that, bro. The vegans are gonna jump on you.
But like you said, for sure, whenever the day comes for that pig, I'll be there,
bro. I want us to do like old school, where you get bricks and you put them on a pole and you just spin them and spin them so it gets that smoky taste.
It's juicy. It gets all juicy.
Oh my gosh!
Starts dripping with the grease.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
We're terrible people. Bro.
Yeah. Or you can do it in cajon.
In the cajon. I've done that too, bro. In the cajon.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, my dad used to do them in his garage when I was like 5 and 4. I remember when I was like 4 or 5 when we used to live back up north, bro. He would have them, bro. He would spend the whole day just turning that thing.
So good, though. So good.
In the garage. I'm like, dang, bro.
Bro, it's so good, though. It's worth it in the end. Bro, it's so good. But,
it definitely is worth it. You want to do some would you rathers?
Yeah.
Bet I got two little fun ones. All right, would you rather never have to wipe after number 2, so it's just always clean when you're finished, but urinate 1 ounce in your pants every time you realize you need a pee, or have everything in the back end smell like whatever pleasant scent you want?
Or have everything in the back end smell like any pleasant. So, like, when you poop, it smells good?
Yeah.
Or fart?
Yeah. And it'll be whatever smell you want it to be.
I mean, this kind of hits close to home for me because, like I said, I've been having those issues with wiping where it's always brown.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's gotten better.
Bro, I almost threw that into the
white wipes.
The speech that I did. But I was like, nah, this is not the moment for it.
A little bit much.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
But I would not want to.
Well, it says right, bro.
Pants.
It says the second choice would be all poop, farts, sweat, dirty underwear, stains, used toilet paper, and the bathroom.
Oh,
would have that pleasant smell. That's very and it's permanent.
It could be like the smell of cinnamon buns or rolls fresh out the oven,
bro. Yeah, bro.
Oof.
It could be like a fresh pie.
Yeah, I definitely would go for the second choice because
you would.
Yeah, because it's not worth it. Like,
I think I would actually
just
choose
be
the
like,
first one.
would you rather have like a clean, not have to wipe at all, and then or have everything? Because like
yeah, but you know how much more time you would save? Just you poop and you just get up and go.
I mean, yeah, a few minutes, I guess, but
I would love that.
It's just that fact that I would not want to have to piss in my pants.
Yeah, but sometimes, bro, I just don't want to scratch my butthole with a paper.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's just there's certain occasions where you really don't want to pee in your pants, where it's super noticeable.
But
like, if you're wearing sweats.
Nah, bro, I just had.
Yeah. That's bad.
I just had like an epiphany right now. Because I was just thinking, I was like, if I choose the second smell and like I choose like vanilla, let's just say, like the smell of vanilla, right? Like in theory, it's great, right? But then I'm like, bro, I get like a candle. I get tired of smelling the same candle. I'm like, bro, again with this stupid vanilla, right? Right? So like that would, but then, bro, this is where I got hit with the epiphany, right? But I'm like, but I smell bad poop all the time, bro. And I don't get sick and tired of that smell. Like, it makes me feel better when I smell it. You know? Like, bro, it's bad where like, now I know I know other people's poop smells, bro, in my job.
Ooh, that's bad. That's weird. That's a little weird. That's a little too intimate for me.
Right?
Yeah.
like I realized that, and I was like, I can't believe it. Like, I go into the bathroom, I'm like, oh, bro, Rodney was in here today.
That's gross. I think it would have a reverse effect, like you're saying. I think it would be to the point where, like...
overbearing.
No, like, where you're saying, like, oh, you get accustomed to it, but it never really gets boring, in a sense, to you, because it's your smell.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be reversed, but, like, it's pleasant. It's your smell. And it's pleasant.
Yeah, so you're like,
it's double.
It smells good.
Yeah, so it's double satisfaction.
You imagine now I'm taking it way too far. Like Chris would be like, "Yo, our room stinks. I gotta take a dump right now." Bro, just drop it right there.
On the
permanent.
Floor. On the floor.
Yeah,
like,
it's permanent.
All right, I'll fix this stink up real good. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That or fart, just fart.
Mm-hmm. Or like every time after she makes dinner. and it smells like fried chicken or whatever in the kitchen, don't worry, babe. I got dump on the table.
Yeah,
dump
bro.
on the counter. Got you,
Bro,
babe.
bro, I'm taking next level, bro. Get a bag, dump in the bag, and wave the bag around. Like,
bro, yeah. And that turns the whole dog poop prank into a pleasant thing.
bro, or
That's like a gift for
bro,
your
you know
neighbor.
you could do too, bro. You could like start your own candle line. Like, just take dumps into glass jars.
Yeah, dude. So like sending your dump to people is no longer like a prank or an offense.
And just stick a wick in it.
It's like a Christmas present now.
Exactly.
It's like here for your car.
And if you
or
could
for
switch your
home.
smells up, you can make them like holiday scented, like like the cinnamon spice or something, like pumpkin spice.
Oh, dude, and you know what would be crazy? Like if they could get like celebrity poop smells. Bro, they'd sell like crazy, dude. Like, dude, this is Kim Kardashian's poop smell, dude. And you have it as a candle. Bro, that'd be crazy, dude.
Oh my gosh, bro, that's so crazy, bro.
I'm taking that to the bank.
I'm not gonna front. I'm definitely already with you, like 100%. Like I'm on your side.
Right, bro? It's a great idea, honestly.
I'm with you all the time. There was another one that I wanted to say, but I don't remember it anymore. I don't. Oh, right here. Would you rather go against a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
I think a zombie apocalypse would be easier to figure out.
It says right here. I'll tell you. I'll read what the fine. Alien invasion involves 200 alien vessels and one main overlord ship. Zombie apocalypse, pretty much 90% of the population turns to a zombie.
Ooh, 90%.
I would probably choose alien invasion because it's easier in the sense of quantity.
But I think 200 alien vessels are enough to destroy the planet.
Yes, but it's asking what would you rather go against?
Yeah,
not the actual destructiveness of them. Like an alien invasion, right? For me. So 200 alien vessels and then the main ship, right? I think maybe if I'm taking everything into account, we could beat them. Maybe only for the simple fact that at that point, we're all fighting them from all of our countries. And we're using nuclear warheads, straight up, whatever we got, straight up all our. But at the same time, if it's an advanced alien race, then, you know, we're dead.
Which is most likely the case because
Most
they have
likely,
the technology to travel to our planet.
Yeah.
So they got some crazy weapons up in
Yeah,
there. And I
but-
don't know if we could withstand that.
Zombie apocalypse, if it's 90% of
That's
the
a lot.
population, you're going against billions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Billions
That's
of zombies.
billions.
Yeah. That's rough.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
it depends
rough.
on how many of you are left.
I still feel like a
You would choose the zombie?
apocalypse would be
It's
higher.
that's never ending though. And if it's like a Walking Dead type, like you die, and if your brain didn't get killed, you're coming back as one.
Yeah. It's rough because the alien invasion, it really depends on like what the outcome of that is. Like as far as like, is this a world ending thing? Like are they just gonna blow up the planet? Or is it like a thing where it's like more like that movie that was out on Netflix with the birds, Birdcage?
Bird Box?
Bird Box, like is it that type of thing where like you have to like stalk and hide from them, like they're on the planet but they're not, like they're just trying to like control the planet,
Yeah.
but they're not trying to blow it up. So those are two different things.
Yeah, that is two different things. They're trying to take over the world or they want to destroy the world.
If they're trying to just overtake it, then maybe the discussion becomes a little more interesting because I feel like it's our planet, right? So we know it more than they're still learning about it.
Yeah, so
So
we kind of have the advantage.
There's an advantage there. Yeah.
I'm choosing aliens 100%. Because I feel like with an alien invasion, there's a chance you'll win. If it's a zombie apocalypse, to be honest, and I say this, Walking Dead, 28 days later, 28 weeks later, 20 whatever it is, months, whatever it is, like when it comes to stuff like that, I think it's really more of matter of when you're gonna die. Like how long are you gonna withstand it until you're dead too? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like there's no hope.
There's no hope.
Like the best case scenario would be like
cure.
you live out. Yeah.
Like zombie, like World War. What I can't say World War Z.
Yeah.
Like they found a cure, and it was because the guy was just.
Yeah, but I feel like that's really unlikely with only 10% of the population that you have like a person who's smart enough in that 10% to figure out a cure. And
yeah,
even if you get a cure, how you get you can't reverse it. And the people that are already zombies.
That's straight up I Am Legend. Like the guy spent basically most of his adult life trying to find a cure.
I think your best case scenario,
and he couldn't,
would just be like creating your own little civilization.
Yeah, like they did,
like in Walking Dead.
Yeah,
and living out your days.
I would just start repopulating.
Yeah, but you'd be limited because you're confined within certain areas of the planet because zombies are just everywhere. But then again, time might be on your side depending on the circumstance because they decay, right? So
I don't know if they do.
Should get to the point where
they're zombies, bro.
Yeah, but they're decaying. They're dead. So, like in The Walking Dead, that's the case.
So basically,
as the seasons go, they decay more and more.
Yeah. So they get weaker and weaker.
Yeah. So,
but that's depending. But that depends on how long they've been Walking Dead.
Right. So give it like.
So that's why
10,
I feel like
20
it would.
Years.
Yeah, but I feel like that's why it's never ending. Cause like, what if I die?
Yeah, new
30
people are
years
always dying
after
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then like that's another 30 years.
But it should die off substantially, like the amount of zombies. Like after a certain amount. Because first wave.
So you're choosing zombies.
Yeah, I'm going with zombies.
I'm choosing aliens for sure. That's just I don't know. I just feel like that's the case. But I don't know. This has been the episode, right?
Yeah. I said we're gonna keep it short, but we did not.
We did not. We did an hour and 9 minutes.
Yeah. But thank you guys for listening. Be sure to rate, review, subscribe on all platforms. Even though things have been a little weird on YouTube recently, we will.
I know people have been asking about the episodes, and they're up now. They're up. We had some issues. To go now. Yeah, we should be good. So
Apple, iTunes, Spotify.
Yep.
Please show us your support. We are, we got some things in the works. There's some fantasy things I want to do as far as fantasy basketball and football with our fans. Create leagues for you guys to join with us, play Call of Duty with us, and
that's cool.
Some more challenges coming your way whenever all three of us are in the same room again.
I know, right?
But we appreciate the support, and
until next time.
Yep.
All right.
With that being said,
we're out.